Shout out my brother Ken, man. In the building. Okay. Hey, bro, you got the lighter, man? So the team right now is out, but we actually got the OG, my brother, in the building. So he's been helping me out, you know what I'm saying? So my assistant's out right now, and my backup assistant. Well, actually, it's not. I'm actually gonna record tomorrow, so I'm gonna actually fuck with him tomorrow. But just today, I got my bro with me, and he don't like it when I ask him to do a bunch of shit. You know what I mean? Running around and shit. He don't be fucking I'm pushing it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just want to say appreciate you, Bidell. It's all love. Okay, Rings, you ready to get this started, or are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm just positioning myself.
All right, let me just get into the intro real quick. Welcome back to an episode of the Room and Rail podcast, man. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. It's a good day today, of course. I don't really know the date, but it's like April something. This year is going by pretty fast. Let's see. Okay, today we are in the B room. This video, of course, is sponsored by Nothing But His Studios. Shout out our sponsor, Mix My Marvin, and popped it up. You guys can obviously book a room right now. So this room is available to anyone that wants to use it. You guys can literally go hit up Marv, and he has rates available. But besides that, of course, this video is also sponsored by Loud Logs, of course, black-owned leaves. Like I said, we're smoking those all year. Rinks, you don't smoke, which is, we're going to get into, I think we could open up with that too, like why you don't really smoke. I know you was just telling me over there in the other room, but we could talk about that. But yeah, of course, this video is sponsored by Loud Logs, so make sure you guys go get yourself a pack. Let's see, they got, let me tell you about Loud Logs real quick. Well, they come in a pack of 6. They come in, man, I don't want to count the flavors, but I think there's at least 10 different flavors you can choose from, bro. But they come in a pack of 6. They're all premium hand washed, so they don't taste like, man, we're not gonna trash other brands on here or whatever, but they don't taste like, well, we'll just say grabba and woods and other leaves. So every leaf is hand washed before they put in the pack, so it makes a really big difference. So when you smoke it, it's cleaner smoke and easier when you roll it. And the stem placement too. They have a specific. So did you used to smoke rings? Was there once upon a time you used to?
I mean, I've smoked a few times, but I don't be smoking like that. It's rare.
Do you know what I'm talking about when I say stem placements and all that stuff? Do you know what I'm even talking about right now? Okay, so she don't smoke. Okay, so but anyone that knows that really be smoking, when you roll the blunt, everyone knows the worst thing is you could have is a stem that's sticking out or in the wrong place so your blunt doesn't roll all the way. So everyone is it's hand stem placement, so you get a perfect roll every time. But enough about the Loud Logs. So yeah, make sure you guys go fucking with that. Of course, these episodes are live on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Let's see, if you guys don't know, the links are in the description for that. Like I said, a lot of people don't know, you can always listen to these episodes for those who just like to, listen at work or just be doing random stuff. I think, bro, what was Brian saying yesterday or the other day? What did he say he was doing when he was listening to the podcast?
He was working doing something.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. He was okay. So there's an intern here. Shout out Brian. I was just showing him the podcast and stuff. He works at the studio, and I don't know what he was saying, but this was just the other day. He was saying that he was working and having it. He was doing something and he had it playing the whole time. So there's a lot of people that do that. So just in case, if you're one of those people, and there's a lot of you guys out there, you go hit the description. You guys go listen to these interviews. Besides that, make sure you guys get yourselves clothing. By the time you guys see this, season 2 is just dropped, so we're gonna drop a lot of new apparel. We got a new logo for you guys. We got some new pullovers. I'm not wearing any today, but I got a beanie on, so you guys can obviously go get those. You can get those for $20, really cheap rates, guys. So make sure you guys supporting me all the way around there. We got sweats, crop top hoodies for the women. We got shirts. Like I said, these new premium pullovers. So we got some new colors like gray, red, 2 different blues, a black. So you guys are gonna have to fuck with those for sure. So yeah, at the Real Me Clothing. So make sure you guys go support there. Nothing over $45. Let's see. Besides that, make sure you guys are following us on all social media platforms, of course. So if you guys are new to this channel, I'm your host, Rail, and this is the Real Me Rail podcast. And the guest with me today I have is Miss Rinks.
Miss Rinks.
How you feeling, Rinks?
I'm good. And you?
I'm feeling good, bro. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I got the birthday coming up.
April 26th.
Yeah, April 26th. The birthday is coming up. I mean, this year I feel usually every year I throw a little party or something, you know what I mean? But I recently just moved and stuff. I don't know if I told you on the podcast, but I just moved. So the OG said, I don't know, anyone on Instagram, we said goodbye to the OG said, I don't live there no more. So usually I always throw something at my house or something like that. But this year I'm not there, so it just feels a little weird. And I don't know. I just don't feel the hype. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting old too.
Well,
I don't
maybe
know.
like you should start traveling or something for your birthday.
I
'Cause
mean I did that one
Those
year.
parties gonna get old.
That's what I'm saying. But I did that one year. So I mean I went out
Where'd
to
you go?
I went out to like see my bro out there like Atlanta. So we do
Mm.
out there. You know what I'm saying? We'll have they'll plan something for me to go out there and spend some time with them. And well, I've done that before. And now I've also traveled to nothing crazy, but I haven't gone to nowhere like cool like Cancun or like Mexico or like. And then I mean I just turned 21 last year, so Vegas maybe to move. But I didn't go to Vegas
We
yet.
should plan some. That should be
Vegas
lit.
to move?
Huh?
To Vegas or where? Where would you
We
want
could
to
do
go?
like Vegas. I'm actually going somewhere super exotic and fun.
Where are you
in
going?
June. Should I tell them?
I mean, is it some type of like announcement that you waiting for?
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
know.
pregnant. No, I'm just kidding. No. Nah. I just. I'll tell
You
you.
want to tell people yet?
Uh-huh.
You don't want to tell people yet?
Nah, I don't want to tell nobody.
Okay. Well, just tell me later, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I don't know. I want to start getting to traveling too, but it's really expensive too. Like to travel. I don't know.
Well, that's why you have to like plan it in advance. Like you can't just wake up one day unless you got it like that and like, oh, I'm gonna go to fucking Cancun. No,
I used to be able to like do
plan it
that.
like 3 months in
When was
advance.
that?
But even if you do that, have the money, you're wasting more money. Like
Mm.
Cancun is cool because you pay for an all inclusive, so you have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, flights, hotel room, everything included.
Mm.
So it's worth it for real.
I mean, when's the last time when you been to Cancun?
Yeah, I just went last year in August. I would think it was only like $860 for like each person.
That's everything, and you flew.
No, I drove. Yeah, I flew.
Some people drive down to Mexico. I don't know.
Not to Cancun, though.
You can't drive to Cancun. Hey, you know what? It's
okay.
honest. Honestly, you know what? I'm sorry for that.
That's like Ensenada or Rosarito.
But I went to Cabo, took
Oh,
a
yeah.
cruise there.
Oh yeah, you could do a cruise.
Yeah, I did a
too.
cruise. So my fault. I don't know. But whatever. My bad. Okay, took a flight. I'm just trying to get the fucking details correct. You know what I'm saying? Before we go on. But okay, so it was cool though.
Yeah, it was nice. I recommend going. If you
I
want to
don't-
go, let me know. I'll go too. I'll invite myself.
For real, you down?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll
bet.
go.
I was gonna say is so I'm actually Belizean. We're Belizean. So I don't know.
You guys are
Have you
Belizean?
have you been to Belize? I know I don't know.
Yeah.
You been over there before?
When I was young.
Yeah. See, like I don't know.
Isn't
So we're like
Belize-
Creole. So like our family's from like
Isn't Belize like Spanish? Like they speak Spanish out there too? Or am I
Creole?
wrong?
They speak Creole and
No?
Griffin.
Belize.
No, I think people do speak Spanish out there too.
They speak
It's
Spanish?
I feel like
Honduras.
Huh?
It's
But-
about Honduras.
Yeah. So
Okay, then that's why.
I'm
yes.
I'm Honduran and Belizean.
Yes.
I don't know, but
So then you do got like
like
Latino,
my mom,
Hispanic.
like my mom
people.
and my uncle, they speak like Griffin. That's are they too? She speaks Griffin too, right?
Creole.
Creole. Yeah, Creole, Griffin. It's like I don't know. Yeah.
Nah, but folks
Yeah.
out there do speak Spanish too, though.
Yeah, if it's in the South Americas, hell yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I would want to go out there too, for sure.
That'd be cool.
But like place I would definitely want to go for sure, Rings is like Turks and Caicos.
That's my dream.
That gotta be like I don't know. Everyone like makes that place look like the most fire place to go
That's my dream. Yes.
to. Turks and Caicos.
Hell yeah, I will stay at the Ritz for real. I'm gonna go all out.
Stop playing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely want to go. Definitely want to go there. But this year, I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to do some chill shit. I mean, I don't know. Probably just kick with my friends type thing. I'm trying to go and drink, kick with my friends. Nothing too crazy this year. I don't know. It's whatever.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Last year was cool though. You know, I had a little party at the house. It was nothing too crazy. It's dying down. Like it's dying down. We're getting older. I feel like it's gonna pick it back up though. Like once I'm up, you know what I'm saying. I still got a long way to let go.
Well,
But when
nah.
I'm up again, I feel like it's gonna pick back up again. But right now, it's just kind of like
I feel like as you get older, like kicking it with your friends is like, you know, it could be all the time. But I feel like you really should just start like trying to travel for your birthday. Like I think that's the best thing to do.
You think so? Am I getting at that age where I need to start traveling for my birthday?
Yeah, because you don't want to just be in the same place
But-
all the time.
No, I mean I did that though like a couple years ago. But like I said, the only places I went out of state to Atlanta, and I went to Washington too.
No, I'm talking about probably like
But I want to go
like
somewhere cool
Miami,
for sure.
fucking Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic.
All right, Rail gonna be overseas now. Stop playing. Yeah, for sure. I don't know. But yeah, I'm feeling good though. But yeah, this is my friend Rinks right here. We know each other for a while. Like I said, definitely we met like in middle school. So yeah, she's a friend of mine. We grew up in the same area, And yeah, I really genuinely think like she a character as fuck. I don't know. I feel like she's very like well known. A lot of people know her and stuff like that. And she's definitely, I think for sure. So I definitely wanted to get her on the podcast, and we're here now, and we're talking about some cool shit. And yeah, I want to say appreciate you coming down, Rings, supporting my podcast.
I appreciate you for having me.
For sure,
For real.
most definitely, Rings. But okay, let's talk about like just something simple. Like, so how'd you get the name Rings? For sure, like who gave it to you? Like, when did that start?
Well, actually, I got rings back in 6th grade. So, like, it was a bunch of girls that was, like, giving themselves nicknames.
Yeah.
And I was like, out of nowhere, I just said rings. I don't know how. And
So you gave it to yourself?
I gave it to myself for real. I did. And these girls, like, they nickname died out. Not mine, though.
Was it like your friend or just like?
It was, like, a few girls. Like, some girls I went to school with. But their names died down after, like, 2 weeks. And now, so from 6th grade to I'm 21 now, I'm the only one that stood for my name.
And you still go by Rings? Do you get mad when people call you your real name? Because I know your real name, of course. But
I do.
Don't even use it now.
We're not going by no government names out here. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, I don't be fucking with it. Like,
I know Rings' his real name.
Yeah.
But it's kind of went to school there. If I didn't go to school, I probably wouldn't know it. But like when you're in school, people are like, you get there.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, but if you probably didn't work in class with her or something like that, then you probably wouldn't have known it. Because literally everyone knows her as Rings, for sure.
Yes, exactly.
Definitely everybody knows her as Rings, for sure. And I feel like, you know what, this is going to sound like crazy, but tell me if this is like kind of true. I feel like when you have a strong nickname like Rings, like I feel like even when like security or like the admin or whatever talk to you, they won't say Rings, but they just won't say your name. Like they won't say your actual name.
No, so
kind of like, doesn't that sound right?
No,
right?
That's so true.
I've never heard no security call you like by your name or like.
Cause honestly, dude, like even like I was on probation, formal probation, cause I went to juvie and everything, and my probation officer, he calls me Rings. To this day, I'll text him and reach out to him. We'll text, okay? But like
looking for Miss Rings.
He'll be like Rings down the hallway in high school. Rings, like, you know. But it's just cause what everybody knows me as.
What age did you get on probation?
Huh?
What age were you on probation?
I think I got on probation like at 14, cause I got locked up.
And was it for the fight? The first fight that you
Nah,
made?
I got locked up for battery and assault, battery and threatening a police officer, cause I resisted. It was like two big ass, like one big black.
So
guy,
what was they trying to like? What were they trying to like take you in for though? Like what
Bro, cause some shit cracked at my house and like I'm crazy as hell, so I put hands on someone I shouldn't have put hands on, and like I was just like fuck this shit. They fucking kicked down my door. And, yeah.
You wild, Rings.
And I was being bad, yeah. I was so bad.
You know what I wanted to say too is like I've known you for like a couple years now. You know what I mean? I feel like you definitely matured for sure a lot. I feel like you definitely matured a lot. I feel like you definitely like calmed down a bit.
I for sure have.
For sure. I mean, like I don't want to say we're always still the same. You know what I mean? I want to say like you're like a whole different person. That's why I hate to like it's like a touchy. I never like to say like I know people and stuff like that. But I could say like I've known Rings for a couple years now. And I feel like from what I've seen, and I'm just, her friend, I think you personally, like, I have chilled out a little bit and matured a lot, like, all the way around. I don't know.
Yeah, I have.
Much.
Like, I feel like I definitely have matured. Like, you get older and you just can't really do the same shit anymore, you know? Mm-hmm. Because now it's like, now my ass will get sent to, like, county. Not that I'm scared, straight up. I'm not no bitch.
You hold it down.
But I hold it down, but do I want to be there? Do I want to miss out on my adult year? Nah.
Hell
my
nah.
20s?
Nah, but you're smart. Like, obviously, if there's one thing, Rings, you don't gotta say nothing. We know you. You don't even gotta say shit yet. We know you be on shit down, so it's cool. Yeah, we know what you. But I just wanted to chill out on that for sure. So I definitely think you matured a little bit. But yeah, so back to like, you saying like you were on probation like when you was 14 and shit. So that was next was like your family and stuff like that. So tell people like, do you come from a big family? Do your relationship with your parents, stuff like that. Do you have siblings, shit like that?
So my mom's side is only like a few of us, uncles, and my mom's only girl, and my dad's side, we do come from a super big family. But honestly, I've always fucked with my mom's side more, just because I feel like my dad's side, like they never really try to reach out to me all the time, But yeah.
And you mainly grew up with your mom?
Yeah, I grew up with my mom my whole life. Since I was like 3 or 4, my parents separated. My mom always been independent.
Did you would you if you could go back in time, like would you want to change that, like having your parents stay together?
Honestly, no, because I was realistically I was born in Pomona, so my mom always been from Whittier. So my parents and Boyle Heights, but mostly Whittier. If my parents didn't separate, dude, like we would have never known each other.
Mm.
Rings probably would have never came about.
Yeah.
You know?
So like you believe like everything happens for a reason.
I do think everything happens for a reason. Obviously, at that time, I was super.
Cause you know how I'm adopted too, right?
Yeah.
So like, see, same thing with me. Like my life, I was supposed to have the life, that I had too. Wasn't, you know what I mean? But because someone took me and adopted me, I was able to have the life that I had.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
so it's like one of those type of situations. Like you kind of like, it kind of worked out like for the better.
It worked out like in its favor.
There's still things I wish some things I could probably change. You know what I mean? Time I missed out on people that I didn't get to because I was adopted. You feel me? Like, it's my brother, the perfect example right here too as well. So there's things like that I wish didn't have to come with at the cost. You know what I mean? But I understand that for sure.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
You don't understand it till you're older.
And then as you get older, yeah, you understand it even more too. Yeah, I don't know. And you keep, that's pretty much life. Yeah, you keep understanding. So yeah, back to like, you and your family though. So okay, you get this like, okay, so this wildness that you get it from, like, where are you getting this shit from, bro?
From my dad.
Your
my dad
your
real.
pops.
I mean, he was down
straight
the fence.
passed down.
Straight passed down. My mom more chill. My mom hood, but she's way more chill. She's non-confrontational unless it comes to her kids. Like, for me, I'm confrontational. Like, I just...
Do you bump heads with your mom a lot? I feel like...
We do bump heads a lot. We bump heads so much more. And now that I'm older, I learned to, like, appreciate her more. Because, like, I moved out super young. But now I appreciate her more. And now I just wouldn't, like, earlier this morning, we were getting into it. And then right now, like, before I got here, I asked her, I was like, you want something from Randy's, So now I don't really try to pick fights with her.
Like that, I said
and
that,
plus, she gonna fund some of my trip for my birthday, so I gotta be alright.
Yeah, but like I said though, it's like that maturing thing though. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like definitely maturing.
For sure.
Let's see. All right, so of course, one thing I want to talk about, like I was telling you, like the last time we was talking and shit. Like another reason why I want to bring Rinks on here too is because, I grew up, in the Whittier area. Of course, like people that are watching this gonna know. But I feel like, I don't know, like now I'm in Hollywood and LA, so like I feel like I'm not like moving away from like, in general I never really do a lot of things like for the community on my podcast. Not too many. So the last person I brought that was from Whittier was probably like Big Mike. We did like a vlog, Big Mike, of course. So we did like a little vlog with him, and that's when I had Whittier Foods promoting. Shout out Whittier Foods, by the way, definitely shout out them. So like that's another thing too, is like I want to do more things for like the area of Whittier too, because we got some really dope people. For sure, you know what I mean? I mean, you guys seen some of my friends on here. They're obviously they're from around the Whittier area too as well. So, it's not totally like that. But I just definitely want to, now that I'm moving more into Hollywood, I'm doing more things. I just still don't want to forget to still do things like for the community and shit like that as well. So I definitely still want to do episodes like this and bring people like my friends on. I definitely want to, that's why I want to talk about Whittier. So that being said, okay, like, what would you say, like, we're going to get into like the middle school thing too a little bit. Like, we're not, but overall, like, how would you say? Because you have a love for Whittier like that. Yeah, she's down. Like, I don't know if you guys even noticed yet, but she's for sure Whittier down. Like,
I'm for sure the biggest.
Yeah, show the fucking tat. Show them the tat. She has Whittier tatted on her leg. Was that your first tattoo?
It was my first tattoo at 16, for real.
So, I mean, okay, so me, like, like we were talking about last time, Rinks. Whittier's a very big area. Very, very huge area, and everyone can tell you like a different kind of like perspective on like how Whittier is, because like there's different sections. I feel like a lot of cities can relate, but Whittier in particular it's pretty wild. So it's pretty big because you didn't think it's that big. So like I said, I grew up in like the like right between like West Whittier and like Uptown. Like that was that's where I grew. It's kind of like right by the freeway. It's like not too. It's like right when you got the freeway. That's where I'm kind of like at. And then there's people that now I went to school, Lucerna. So I went east side. So that's like going all the way on the other side of Whittier, like
you went to the rich school.
Yeah, I went to the rich school. So, but I didn't start out there. Of course, I'm sorry, bro. I don't be repping Whittier High School no more. I'm sorry. I'm not. Am I still a Cardinal?
Hell no.
Hell no. They did some of my shit. Yeah, I ain't no Cardinal. I'm sorry, bro. I was a former Cardinal. There was love. There was mad love. People had some love for me over there. Yeah, people got some pretty. I snuck off, bro. Too. Like I didn't go straight to Lucerna. I went to some other school and then I went to Lucerna, and then people just started finding out that I go to Lucerna.
Yeah.
So yeah, my experience about it, because I'm a guy though too. But okay, so we'll talk about like, I'm a dude. But another thing is too, I'm black too. So I mean, that was a big part of my, bro. There's not a lot of black people in Whittier, well, especially me growing up there. But I don't know, like I had, I got love for the Mexicans. They made me feel at home. So I never felt out of. You know what I mean? No one ever. I mean, trust me, I had moments where I definitely was the only black guy for sure. Definitely, it was not like blind to it, but I feel like it wasn't as bad as maybe people would think it would be. Because a lot of times I was in class, I was the only black kid, but I don't know. I grew up with.
But you think maybe because like you did grow up around Mexicans, like that's why you didn't feel like. I mean, like the way we are kind of rubbed off on you. It's like me if I grew up with a bunch of, black people. Mm-hmm. Obviously, the way they are is going to rub off on me. There's nothing wrong with it.
Well, I don't think it's that. I'm just saying, like, the Whittier isn't like, if you're black and you come to Whittier, like, we're pretty multicultural in Whittier. Like, you're not going to be the only, like, ethnicity, like, in Whittier. That's what I'm trying to make it seem.
Well,
so,
yeah,
I was black and everything like that, but there's a lot of different cultures. There's a lot of white people. For sure, a lot of Mexicans. Shout out to Mexicans. But there's definitely, it's like, for sure, it's like 60, 70% Mexican. But there's definitely Asians. There's black people. It's like a mix. Like, I don't know how to explain it, bro. It's like if I move to maybe like, where's like a super like all white.
It's rarely. You see you see like Asians, white, blacks. Maybe like
and there's a lot of mixed people too.
Maybe at Lucerna, but definitely like the area I grew up, like more in Whittier, like deeper in Whittier. You're not really going like. Probably my ex was like the only black guy.
I mean, you're not gonna see a lot of black people, but I'm just saying like you're not gonna stick out too much.
It's not like
I don't feel like I don't that's what I'm just trying to see, like, coming to Whittier as a black person, you're gonna be definitely the very few black people that are in Whittier, but you're not gonna be like fucking a person that moved just to like, I don't know, like I'm thinking of like a really like white, like
it's like you're not gonna be a white person
like Wyoming, like Wyoming. That's probably like the probably white ass area, like so I don't know. So basically, the point I was trying to get at though, I mean, it was cool and everything like that, but I mean, I wish there's probably a little more black people in Whittier for sure, but I wasn't stuck in Whittier though. Like, I grew up around LA area, so I talked to a lot of different people from, we're getting to high school and stuff like that. I did the functions and stuff like that, and I made a lot of relationships from people in LA to people in the IE. So I just feel like I wasn't really stuck there. So like I don't know, someone that probably doesn't go out that much would probably feel like, I need to talk to more black people, but me being personally, I was just kind of like doing parties. I was going to Long Beach. I was going to South Central, Inglewood. I was talking to black people all the time. So I didn't feel too much like that I needed. Yeah, that I needed to. But I'll get that. But besides that, I want to say, I mean, Whittier was cool. I think it's a really dope place. I feel like it got its own thing going on. I don't know. So you talk about it, so you got roots here. So see, my moms, they're not from here though. Like, they're from up north. You know what I'm saying? My mom's from up north, like Northern California. So she moved down here. So I don't really got roots here. Like, obviously I grew up here and made some, but so it's like, how is that? Like, for you it's different because your mom was from here. I'm pretty sure you got others. I'm pretty sure you got for sure other family members from here.
Yeah, like we all from Whittier. I mean, I got family in Northern California too, but that's them,
Yeah.
Us, we definitely, like, my mom, she grew up in like Boyle Heights till like 18 years old, and they moved to Whittier. So ever since then, it's been all Whittier. But honestly, I love it though, straight up. Like,
it is.
I love Whittier to death. I tell people all the time, like, I will die behind that city. It's so bad. Like, oh my God.
This is so true though. Like, I'm being so for real, bro. Rings got some mad love for Whittier, bro. But like, I don't know. I do too, bro. You know what I mean? I grew up there just to ride alongside with her. You know what I mean? So I definitely have a love for her. I'm attached to it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna tell you where I just recently moved, but sadly I'm not technically in Whittier no more. But I'm still in the area, so I just want to say, but still, I have attachment for it. I couldn't leave it either. You know what I mean? So
yeah. See, like, I couldn't even move to the next city. Like, I tried moving to Anaheim for like 11 months because I was in love or whatever, apartment. But like, hell no. I said I'll never do that shit again. When I'm ready.
You feel like a traitor, kind of like you're like, I can't do this.
Yeah, I felt like traitor. Like, it was so bad that I would still go all the way to like the quad to go
just to go
shopping.
shop. Yeah, bro. Look, so I'm telling you right now, I have to. So right now is where I moved, right? Because obviously you know where I live, right? White neighborhood. And so now I got to do like my shopping kind of over there. So I went to Stater Brothers, and I just felt so I didn't know
exactly which
dude,
one too.
I didn't know like where shit was. Like,
I go to Stater Bros a lot.
It's the one way down. Yeah. So, but I went down there. You know what I mean? And I just felt uncomfortable, bro. I felt like the security was looking at me weird. I didn't know where anything was at, and I didn't want to ask anybody. I just felt so out of, I don't know.
Out of the ordinary.
Yeah, dude. So now when I just drive through past, by my old curb and shit like that, I just try to take care of myself. I just felt so much at home. I grabbed my basket, you know what I mean? I know my lady right there at the little checkout. She like, oh, you here again? You know, they make the little jokes, whatever. So yeah, man, for sure.
Not for real.
Definitely. So I definitely got attachment for Whittier though. Okay, so let's talk about like the schools in Whittier. So obviously we mentioned some schools on here, of course, like Whittier High School and Lucerna. That's definitely another high school. But one, I don't know if we said it or not, but we talked about Dexter, and that's exactly where we met.
That whack ass school. That shit was whack as fuck.
So talking about that, Whittier people are watching right now. So I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. We're so much older now. I don't know how the school is now. What the fuck is going on in Dexter these days? We don't know. So I don't know. But at the time, we had our opinions about what schools are best. So I want to let you go off first, and then I'll say mine.
Honestly,
out of all the schools.
Out of all my schools.
And rank it from like top to bottom.
I went to Hella Middle School. So my first best school would have to be Graves. The second one,
I did a summer thing there last year. The kids were kind of dusty a little bit, but there's
well, it's because we more hood though. If you look at the difference.
There was cool stuff. Shout out my 7th graders, but some of y'all were a little dusty, man, for real. Mad love to you guys though, for sure.
We was all dusty at that age, so ain't nobody give a fuck.
I'm just messing with y'all. I'm being for real. I'm not lying. Hey, I'm not lying. Some of them dusty, but it's all love though. I'm from, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Hey,
go ahead.
I come from Graves, so
yeah.
And look at how I am now. Very put together. Now we more, But no, yeah.
Some of them
honestly,
kids just having fun away, but yeah, go ahead. I see you smoking right there. You know you smoking a blunt right there. I know I see you right there. You sitting down and you got a blunt. Let's be real. You didn't think I was going to catch you doing that? Watching my podcast Faded? Huh? You didn't think I know you was doing that shit? But nah, for real. If you is smoking, of course, this video is sponsored by Loud Logs, of course, our very proud sponsor, Black Owned Leaves. We're going all the way hard with them. 2024, we got all types of, we're smoking those all year. So we got natural, we got pina colada, we got, that was peach cobbler, pina colada. Clearly, I'm smoking one right now. So that just tells you how far it is. But make sure you guys go get yourself some logs, of course. Tell them Rel sent you. Get yourself a pack at loudlogs.com. We're going to pop that up. Make sure you guys follow us. Until then, we'll get back to the episode. Oh, yeah.
So my first one would be Graves. Anything after that, I went to St. Bruno Catholic School.
That's in Whittier,
too? Hillview. Huh?
That's in Whittier?
Yes, that's in Whittier.
Right there on
St.
what
Bruno.
street? What street is on? What street
it's
is
on
on?
Santa Gertrudis and Lambert.
I think I'm talking about. Yeah, I think I'm talking
Lambert.
about.
Yeah. And then it's by the Whitwood. I'm dead.
Lil Mike live right there by the Whitwood.
That's where he live?
Yeah, so he's over there. That's over there, right?
Yeah,
that's right there. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, it's a Catholic school. But honestly, the best school hands down was Graves because that's where I learned.
Okay, so Graves, then what?
I'm just gonna have to put it. I said I went to Hillview, St. Bruno, Dexter, but my best one would be Graves.
Oh, okay.
I can't even rank them because they cannot compare to Graves. That's how bad it is.
Okay, I was just gonna rank them like out of the best, like just out of all of them. But okay, let me see. So mine was, of course, I only went to Dexter, so that's it. Hornet, whatever, hold it down, promoted. Yeah, I was able to walk. Didn't go on the last field trip. You know how like they hold that like knots trip from you or some shit. Yeah, I didn't get to go on that. Whatever.
No.
Yeah, no.
I went on my knots.
Wasn't able to go to the dance either. Cause I was always in the office doing some dumb shit for real. Like I don't know, people were snitches back in middle school. They snitch on you for anything. I had this one shorty, she snitched on me for posting some shit on my Snapchat about some teacher. Stupidest shit in my life.
The same shit happened to me too.
Yeah, so people were like, they had nothing better to do. Like, so anyways, I would say, I didn't go there, but they would say East Whittier's up top. I met some of them East Whittier kids in high school. They was cool. Some of them were weird. But
yeah,
East Whittier, and then I would say, I didn't know anyone from Graves. I barely didn't know anybody from that school. So I can't put Graves. I'm not going to put Graves in there.
It's a whole different school district too, that's why.
Yeah, I'm not going to put them in there. But they said Hillview was pretty bad.
Hillview was
They said Edwards. I knew some kids from Edwards. Edwards is pretty wild.
It's because all those schools are like off the map. Hillview's not off the map though, but like they're more on the outskirts. It's more West Whittier, that's why. So not a lot of people know each other from
West Whittier. I mean, 'cause I knew some people I got some family that live right there in the West Whittier area.
Edwards is like West Whittier. Right?
Pioneer kids.
Yeah, I have family that went to Pioneer. I know hella people that went to.
What you think? Oh yeah, so I mean.
Me personally, I don't really know. Graves, Whittier High, those are my favorite schools ever.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do
Yeah, so I mean that's what I would rank them too. But I mean, or whatever. So yeah, but Dexter was cool. Dexter was fun. I had fun at Dexter. That shit was fun. I don't know. You kind of transferred there late. Like I said, we met when I met Rinks. True story. It was at PE class, and she literally let no one talk to her, no one get near her. The teacher couldn't tell her what to do. Girls couldn't walk by her. She was just sitting there, pretty much cussing anybody out that just walked next to her, and that's a very true story.
I was fucking mean.
Yeah, she didn't care, and then but that's just like when she first came. But then of course, a couple days went by.
Oh yeah.
Chill, and then she chilled out a little bit for sure, and then.
I was bullied for a minute.
Who bullied you?
Like in 6th grade.
Someone bullied you at Dexter?
No. Like
Ain't no one
before.
Oh, so you had PTSD a little bit.
Yeah, so like since that's what I'm saying, like going from Hillview is where I was bullied, like not physically, but like I was bullied mentally and emotionally. And then as soon as I went to Graves ghetto as fuck. We ghetto as fuck there. So I learned how to turn that shit like, real quick. And I said, bitch, ain't nobody fucking with me.
And your first fight was like what? When?
It was 7th grade, for real. I fucked the bitch up. Yeah,
and that's how you ended up at Dexter, right?
For fighting? I ended up as Dexter my 8th grade year. I got kicked out both years out of Graves. The 8th grade year, I ended up at Dexter, because I beat a bitch up at the park. Not sorry. But like, yeah, so ever since then, like, I guess I just like put this guard up so bad, like ain't nobody fucking with me. Yeah.
Okay, bet. Yeah, me. I mean, I got into like. I had a lot of people that wanted to fight me. I'll tell you that. I had a lot of people that wanted to fight me. I'll tell you that said they're gonna do something. But I only got into like one like real fight because I wanted to fight. Like I dead ass. I've talked about this before. Like I was like I want to fight someone. So if you want to fight, I'll tell you. Well, it's a different story now. I'm grown now. But in high school, if you wanted to fight me, that was not a reason for me to fight you, bro. Like you needed to like either touch me or like push me or like you had to like do something.
Actually, physically.
Yeah, because just because you want to fight me and you don't like me or whatever the case is, that's not a good enough reason for me to fight somebody. That's just me. Some people are like, oh, you want to squabble, like they want to do all that. And then it's not because of that, honestly, and it's not even come down to that. It's really just because if you want to hit, I've talked about it before. If you want to fight somebody, Rinks, and you don't need to hear, you don't really need to hear nothing. You don't need to tell nobody nothing. You really don't have to go on Instagram. You don't have to text anybody shit. You just gotta go find that person and just do what you gotta do. And anyone that really fights knows that. Like really knows that. You ain't gotta, and that's why I try to make that clear right now. So I had a lot of people that wanted to fight me and did all that, but didn't. You know what I'm saying? So the only one fight I got into, so I'd say right now was whatever. It was my friend or whatever. He ended up saying some slick shit to me, and
wait, what year?
It was like when I was like at Whittier still. It was I nigga Dylan.
Dylan? Who the fuck is Dylan?
He was an older nigga though. He was a senior.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
He was little then.
Nah, but he was a senior when we were like freshmen.
And he was hating on you?
Yeah. He was like my friend, bro. Like he was like we were kicking it. And he just said something slick to me. And like I was like, bro, like I don't take that lightly. Like I told him, I said straight up, bro, like when I see you, bro, like I'm gonna have to beat your ass, bro, for real. And long story short, cause he just said something to me, I couldn't just doesn't fly with me. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it was just some shit. I don't know what it was, but anyway, no, I know exactly what it was, but I don't know. No, I know what it was. I know what he said, but I don't know why he said it though. Like I don't know why we said it. Like it was this thing like in a group chat or some shit. I don't know what it was, bro, but like how it all started. But anyways, long story short, I caught him at a party, beat his ass, and that was pretty much it.
I love it. I love the evilness.
I really did. And I actually have a video of this. Actually, you know what? I probably can pull up your fight videos because I put up my video, my fighting, because I did a solo episode, right? And I was talking about the same story, and I actually did put it up on there, bro. I did.
It didn't get flagged?
Nah, I didn't get flagged. I don't think it got flagged at all or anything like that. Try sending it to me.
Okay.
Yeah, try sending it to me, and I'll try putting them out. You'll tell me on YouTube, like, real quick before I put it up there.
Even if you make it, like, little. Like,
yeah, I'm going to just probably, yeah, so,
like,
okay.
Corner, like,
yeah, I'm going to try to bring up Rinks' highlights, for sure. But, yeah, I got into a little fight myself, and I'm probably not going to pull I don't know. I might pull it up, but, yeah.
You should pull it
up. I'm going to try. I think I'm going to pull it up, yeah. I'm trying pulling it up. It was real quick, you know what I'm saying? Threw a couple punches in. I was pretty fucked up at the time. You know, I was at a party. I was with my boy, and it was in the back of the party, and, yeah, that was pretty much it. And I beat his ass. So that was pretty much you with the fighting thing. You know what I mean? I didn't really get into too many fights or whatever. But basically, I was gonna ask is the bullying thing. So, I mean, when we were in high school, I feel like a lot of those fights when I would see you fight was just like, no one was bullying you, but
Oh no, they wasn't bullying me.
it was just talking shit.
They
I
was
feel
just
like I don't know,
talking
like
shit. They was just hating.
why
for
would you
real.
say? What would you say the number one thing is why people hate on you is for?
I think people hate on me because I have a very like I don't give a fuck mentality.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if people like try and like press that to like where I give a fuck or something, or just try and piss me off, or maybe because I've always been pretty. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Or maybe because yo man want me. I don't want him though. But I'm just saying like I don't fucking know. They just fucking they be hating. Genuinely, I don't know.
I feel like
I can't even tell you. That's how bad it is. Like either I don't fucking know. People always hated me.
I think for sure. I think women in general just have a lot of like they be hating on each other.
But I
Like
think
low key animosity for each other. I feel like that has a lot to do with it too.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of it is just presumption. I feel like a lot of them don't really know, sit down and like really know you. Like I said, I know you for a long time, Rinks, and
a
I
lot
think
of people don't.
yeah, like but the thing is like I got to know you actually talking, you know, or like hanging out after school, like the Cardinal Wing, like P, having classes with you. So like that's how I got to really know who you are, stuff like that. So I just think maybe people that just don't really have conversations with you just would assume that maybe she's just like I don't know. Type
She's
thing.
a bitch. She's mean. Honestly, yeah. Like I don't.
You know what I'm saying
know.
though? Yeah. Mm.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
But it's haters everywhere.
Okay, so let's see. Next I'm gonna talk about is high school stuff. High school experiences. What would you say like overall your high school experience was? Like I said, I was at Lucerne. It was cool, but
Yeah.
at Whittier, what was it?
I think it was badass. I was definitely the baby of the school. I was spoiled.
And
by
you was there
all the
till like for a
admins.
couple years, right?
I was there up until my junior year.
Up to your junior year, so
And
it was
then-
cool. After like sophomore, junior, how was it like?
Yeah, it was super cool. Like.
Did you go to dances stuff like that? Random question. But
I
you
did go to dances. I went to one dance.
I went to the homecoming at Whittier. Like, definitely.
Really?
Yeah,
I think I went to the homecoming the sophomore year. I was fucking shaking ass in front of all the teachers. I didn't give a fuck, straight up.
Okay, so what would you say? What type of? If you had to explain like, what type of person you are in high school, what would people say? What do you think people would say?
Like, what to say the word?
Like not just
What
the
do you
word, but how would you explain yourself? Type of person, yeah.
Like if I was.
Yeah,
speaking of
you
someone-
and then how you think someone would explain
Okay.
yourself. Like, what type of person would you explain yourself? Like, if you had to break it down, like, oh, what type of person I was in high school, I feel like they can already kind of sense from what we've been talking about. But what would you say?
I think I was wild, mean. I was a fighter. I was sweet too, and then if
Real
I was-
warrior at heart, for real.
Yeah, warrior at heart.
No
for
cap.
real. I think that's it though.
Okay, for sure. But definitely funny as fuck, cool. I would say, for sure. Okay, but me, I don't need. What would you say the type of person I was in high school? Rings. I know we only went to high school probably like for like
You
a
was.
year.
I feel like you was like.
That freshman year, man, I was. I'll say it right now, name. I don't know, but you can say it. What
No,
would you
say it first.
Hopefully, cause maybe cause you about to say some shit about me, huh? Because you like y'all already don't know, bro. I don't know. Back then, I was kind of like really I had a lot of energy. I talked shit a lot, a
You
little
was goofy
bit.
as
I was
hell.
goofy, like to dance. I love to dance and
Like to
shit.
dance. I remember your hairstyle that you.
Oh, I had the flat top going. Had the flat top going. We'll put a picture. Okay, what would you? Did you think? What would you rate that flat top? Was that? I don't know. I don't know.
I think
Shorties was fucking with it. Some shorties was fucking with it. You know what I'm saying?
Personally, I wouldn't like that. But
You would, yeah, you was. I mean, whatever. Rings, not for you. I don't care. It's
no,
all
I
good.
know, but I'm saying, but you asked me like what I thought.
Mm-hmm,
I think maybe
I
like
was fucking with you.
like a regular like fro would have been cool.
Flat top wasn't doing it. Oh man, it was starting off okay, and then it started getting to the point where it was kind of going, and it was man. I still love myself though. Back then, you feel me? I was very happy. You know what I mean?
You was chubsters.
Man,
You was
do I
chubsters.
look? What would you do? Do you think I look like way different now?
Yeah, I didn't even. Yeah, you look way different. Honestly, back then, I don't. Did you pull?
Whoa.
No, I'm honestly asking you though. Like
Freshman year?
freshman year.
Nah.
Okay. It was that flat top.
Nah, I just fucking with you. Okay, like I started pulling probably like for real for like I started probably pulling probably like this summer into sophomore year. That summer, that's when I started going to parties and shit.
Okay.
Started getting parties, and I was pulling. That's when I started pulling, and I lost my virginity probably when I was like 15. So it was like probably like right after freshman year.
Checks
But
out.
going up in that freshman year,
When did you start losing weight? And were you working out? Were you on Ozempic?
man.
Did you get the gastric sleep? No, I'm just kidding. Off the perks? No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, we ain't on no Yerkees. But I didn't start losing weight till like senior year, because and I'm really skinny now, but
You're a good size though now.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But I really started losing weight probably like my senior year, because I got braces. I fixed my teeth, and then like anyone know that got braces, they tell you not to eat this certain stuff, but no one really listens to. They tell you not to eat candy, tell you not to drink soda, stuff like that.
Too.
So, but no one really listens. So, but I really took it as like, okay, I could use this as an excuse to like lose some weight. So I started off like I used to, like I said, I used to eat turbos, Flamas, Takis. Those are like my fucking, like, I was addicted to those, bro. Addicted to Takis. Yeah. big bag of Flamas, you know what I'm saying? Big bag of Flamas from the store, Rouse right there.
Turbo Flamas.
Yeah, so I was really addicted. Chips were my thing, and I was eating McDonald's. I really was eating bad food, so I started really changing the way I was eating. And then I lost a lot of weight for a little while, and then I started driving, and then I brought it on again, and I started eating again.
I started driving?
Yeah, I started driving. Then that's when you can go wherever you want, do whatever you want to get, and then like that.
You
that way,
walk.
yeah, you don't gotta walk. You don't gotta wait for your mom to get home. You don't gotta do nothing. You don't gotta call your homie. You don't gotta do nothing. So then I started getting on weight again, and then out of nowhere, I think I just grew tall, and then now I'm just skinny, bro. I don't know.
But what are you, 6'3"?
Yeah, around 6'2", 6'3".
6'2", 6'3".
No cap. No short niggas around here.
No cap.
Yeah, no cap. But yeah, I just yeah, but back then definitely was a lot chunkier for sure. Like the dance. I was kind of annoying though, for sure. I talk shit a lot. Like, I don't know. I said a lot of stuff that was in my head. Like
he was annoying.
Yeah.
He was annoying as hell.
Definitely. For
he was
sure.
like, just imagine like a bird that's always like chirping loud, always got something to say. That was this boy.
I just did it. Wasn't afraid to say shit for real. So, but sometimes I really should like you just chill out a little bit. But I was very just like I said what was in my head all the time.
You learn.
Yeah, so it is what it is. But we grow from that. You feel me? I'm not very like that is who it is. I've grown from that, like I said, and I feel like so have you, Rinks, for sure. Like
For
you take
sure.
if we were in high school right now, we wouldn't be arguing about the certain shit. We wouldn't be. If we knew what we knew now, you know what I'm saying? All that little shit we was tripping about, people saying this, da-da-da-da-da. So I feel like anyone could relate to that. But yeah, I definitely was a little bit annoying for sure.
Well, no, some people just don't grow. Like some people don't
are
grow
still
at
like
all.
that, sadly.
Some people are still like that. Like me, someone could talk shit about me and I'm not gonna.
Yeah, no.
If it ain't directed, it's not respected.
Okay, for sure. Okay, so that being said, friend groups. So how what kind of like what's your opinion on that right now? Like now, you said you only kick it with a couple people, but back then, like me, I had that phase where I wanted to kick it with a lot of people.
I was never like that. I don't like to be around a lot of people. I feel like because it's more drama, more people
True.
to talk. When you have a smaller.
But there's something about being in a group of friends is cool though. There's something about
Yeah.
having a group of friends is definitely dope for sure. So I had that. It was started out cool. Like it was again like a gang of us for sure. It was like 4 or 5 of us. You know what I mean? We had our own little thing going on. But then, like I said, you're right, drama and stuff. But there is good things about having a group of. It's all a group of friends for sure.
Yeah.
But me personally, like I grew out of it. I can't really do it too much. I know a lot of people, but now to this day, now I'm just more like you said on that. Keep a couple people. Like I know where to place people for sure.
I feel like I just have different friend groups now. Like I don't be around everybody together.
I feel that. Okay, so let's see. So I got these like they're called like flamingo questions. They're basically like deep questions. I changed them up from last time. They're different ones now. But okay, so one is what is one thing that you would change about yourself?
One thing I would change about myself is honestly, the way that I get like pissed off quick, like my
So
little
like your temper.
Yeah, like my little temper. I feel like it's getting better. I don't have anger issues, but I feel like it's getting better though.
You got some.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
We getting better though.
You got some for sure.
Getting better though.
Most definitely, you got some.
I do. Don't piss me off.
But okay, it's yeah, but it's getting better. Okay, so that you would just change like the way you temper. All right, one thing I'll change about myself. I don't know. I'll change like the way I be overthinking a lot of things. I do like overthink in my head. I'm in my head a lot. I talk to myself a lot. I be in the car talking to myself out loud. I be talking to the invisible camera running around me. Like that's all right. So I'm very overthinking. Oh, I think that's definitely one thing I would change. Let's see. Okay, what would you? This is the same one last time, but what would you say one of the worst years of your life and why?
Yeah.
One of the worst years of your life.
I think it was like 2020 probably. Just
2020. Yeah,
bad
that COVID thing.
not even because of COVID. I just feel like I was in a bad relationship, you know.
Oh, you passed that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not in that anymore. Hell no.
Well, we're gonna talk about dating stuff next, so we're gonna get into that. But okay, so yeah, 2022. I think just life before COVID was way better, and a lot of things changed. We didn't have the rest of our senior year, no graduation,
I'm happy I
like
didn't
all that.
graduate. I
Yeah,
would've been
like
mad as hell.
yeah. So like that whole thing was just like all bad. Oh, sorry, my boy Jake for this. He asked for this question. He said, "Why do you think people focus on the past so much? Why do you think?"
I think because it's something that they know they can't change.
I think that's the same thing.
Honestly,
It's out of your control.
it's out of your control.
I'm learning to deal with it too as well. You know what I mean? Like things happen. It's really starting. It's something I still learning to deal with. You know what I mean? You can't. Things just happen, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. So I would say the same thing. I think it's like exactly what Rinks just said. It's something that people just know they can't control, and I think a lot of people don't like things that they can't control for sure.
Yep.
Let's see. This is a good one. Okay, what's scarier, being alone or settling with the wrong person?
Honestly, settling with the wrong person, of course.
For sure. Definitely. I would agree with you on there. Definitely.
I would rather be alone than to be with the wrong person.
Yeah, for sure. What do you think, Ken?
Well,
For sure. Definitely. Because, I mean, being alone is one thing, but being with the wrong person.
And miserable? Hell.
Yeah, no, that's out. That's definitely out. Some people don't make it out of that, too, by the way.
Nope, some people don't.
Okay. So now we got some questions from Rinks' followers.
They be
Lord.
wild.
I only took a couple, bro. I'm not asking like the other ones you said. But one of them, someone said, "What is your sexual fantasy?"
To fuck King Von.
Wait, like no, like that's it.
That's my fantasy.
That's one person. No, like your fantasy, like your
like
sexual fantasy,
sexual
like
fantasy?
a sexual fantasy, not just one person.
Oh, okay.
That's someone just you would have sex with.
I don't know, probably like in a sky, like in a skyline hotel or something, like looking at the skyline of like the beach or the alley, and like going for hours, something like that. Some like simple shit.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know if that's what I think y'all mean.
So just like one of those.
What is yours? Let me see so I can think.
Damn. Damn, like how do I say this without sounding fucking weird? How do I say this without sounding weird as fuck, bro? Nah, I mean some sexual fantasy shit would probably be like, man, I'm trying to think of a place I just never like had sex before. That would be like dope as fuck. Probably like, it's nothing crazy. Like I said, probably nothing crazy like yours, because Skyline's pretty dope too. But I would say definitely fucking somewhere probably would be cool. Probably like in the sky somewhere, like maybe on a private plane or something like that.
In space.
Ooh, a space butt? What the fuck?
I'll be scared as hell.
Man, bro, how you gonna hit that shit? Whoa, can you have sex in space?
Probably, but your shit gonna keep like floating, probably. No, for real, that's what it's gonna be.
Man, okay, but yeah, somewhere like maybe on a private jet, somewhere like super cool like that, or like maybe like on a boat somewhere.
Me, probably like on a beach in Turks and Caicos.
Ooh, on a
with
beach,
King
Turks.
Von.
So what you gonna fucking keep on?
I'm in love with him.
Vaughn.
What? What? I'm just kidding.
So what you think about Lil Tim?
Fuck that fool, straight up. Fuck you, you a bitch. You a whole ass bitch.
So you what? You O-Block?
I'm big old block. We not from 63rd. If it ain't 64, then it's nothing.
Oh my god.
What's up? You like Lil Tim or what? Just know that if you ever decide to have him on this podcast, I'm gonna come and.
Friend of 40. Man. Oh man. Nah, but honestly, I don't know. I wasn't really a big fan of King Von because I just never listened to his music when he was alive. I fuck with Dirk though. Dirk's cool.
They're cool.
You know, I fuck with Dirk. You know what I mean? Whatever. But okay, but yeah, Vaughn. You and Vaughn.
It's so weird. I have like
what's up with you?
I just have like a weird obsession with him. I'm in love with him, like for real.
R.I.P. though. He's but
I'm always tell people like if there's a way I could bring him back to life, I'm gonna bring him back to life for real. And I'm Catholic, but I'm just saying like the day he wanna walk up out of that grave, I'm gonna be right there with my shovel. Let me help you up.
I got you now. Like that thing right there. You're with me now.
You're with me now.
All right. Yeah, that's pretty much it for my sexual fantasy. You know what I'm saying? I probably can get more into it, but I don't know. Anything else you got?
Mine is delusional.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, the next one was, what is the funniest or wildest experience you had dating a guy?
Funniest or wildest? So I wasn't dating this guy, but I was going out with him for a minute, and he just he was a liar. So I was okay, but you're gonna listen, you're gonna hear. So he was a liar, and one
like
time,
every nigga.
Nah, hold up. This is delusional. This makes you rethink even. So I was at the car, and he was gonna walk me out. I see a girl walking to his house because he lived with a bunch of people, and this fool has the nerve to tell me. I was like, oh, who is that? He was like, oh, it's a neighbor. I was like, oh yeah, I just went into your house. He said, yeah, she gotta go through my house to get to her house, a whole different house. He was like, she gotta go, and he was like, yeah, we just cool like that. We be going in each other's houses to get to each other's house. And I was just like, bro, what the fuck? That's so delusional. I couldn't believe what
That's
I was
the
hearing.
wildest thing a nigga has done?
Yeah, because it's when you're in
He just said that girl was my neighbor and she wasn't the neighbor?
No, that was his sister.
Wait, hold on.
That was his sister. Because he was lying about living. He's probably gonna see this. I don't give a fuck. Okay, so he was lying about living alone. But when I walked into his house, it was hella trophies. His grandma was on the fucking stairs.
So that's the most wildest thing, Reese?
Yes, because it's embarrassing. I don't go out with people who are weird. Super weird.
You never had no niggas do some weird shit, try some weird shit with you, bro?
No, because I make it known that they better respect me. Because if not, you can get the fuck on.
No cap.
Straight up.
I ain't gonna cap. Rinks ain't really want to play with you.
Yeah.
You'd be pretty stupid to try some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't gonna, I gotta snap out, cause I'm a host, so I'm gonna ask the questions, but this is my friend, so I gotta step in and be like, yeah,
honestly, I do
sure.
have.
So I can honestly,
but I do have a wild one with my ex and I.
Yeah, I just thought maybe you would have something that's gonna try.
He crashed my car after I bleached all his clothes. Yeah.
You bleached all of them?
I bleached his clothes. Actually, I got a video. I'll show you. I bleached all his clothes, all his shoes, because he wasn't answering, which he didn't cheat. But, and then
I was the phone?
Yeah, and I was trying to leave, and as soon as I'm leaving, he comes up to my car, starts kicking the fuck out of it. So then I try to leave. His street is weird. So I tried leaving. As soon as I tried leaving, he went, bah.
With his car?
Yeah, into my car. My car was only a month new. So, dude, he had to pay $6,000. So I guess that was one of the most.
He still paid? You still paid?
Nah, he had the money. He paid up front. Caliber collision.
Hey, bro, imagine you don't answer the phone, bro. Your girl come home, all your shit bleached, right?
Dude, I'm a
You
different
get hot,
breed.
and then you crash your shit and her shit, and you gotta pay for your shit and her shit just because you didn't answer the phone, bro. Mm-hmm. That's so fucking out, bro.
That's the most wildest shit. Yeah.
No, but that's crazy though. That's crazy.
No, honestly, and then it's so funny because I was pissed. Honestly, straight up, the cops showed up and everything. I don't know who the fuck called them, but the cops showed up, and then I was trying to help him get away from the cops, and then they just arrested him right there on some Bonnie and Clyde shit.
Wait, what was the arrest? What they say? Reckless, in driving, or what they say?
They just said.
They charged him
someone seen everything that happened. They just said domestic violence or something. But it was weird. The sheriffs put up in undercovers and everything. I was
this is
bro,
for real. We don't make fun
that.
of domestic violence, but man. Mm-hmm. Was he actually putting hands on you?
But it's funny though.
Was he putting hands on you though?
No.
So why did he go to?
Well, he meant to, when he crashed into my car, he meant to stop.
That's what I'm saying. What they charge him with, reckless driving, or what they say?
They put domestic violence, but then since I didn't show up to court or anything, it was nothing like that. They couldn't.
That's what they said to take him down. Okay, that's okay. I'm just trying to see. I feel bad for the brother. All right, I'm sorry, but that was just because bruh, bleaching his whole clothes is crazy.
Dude, his house smelled like fucking. The house smelled like fucking bleach for 3 weeks
they got rid
straight.
of a murder scene.
I put Ajax, bleach, everything.
Different types of bleach on the clothes?
On purpose. And his shoes, all his Jordans, everything, 501s and all that. I said, bitch, I'm not the one or the two. I'm crazy as hell with his family home and everything. I don't give a fuck.
So, that being said, let's talk about your red flags. That was going to be the next question because we're talking about dating. We're going to get into dating and we always open up about red flags. So that being said, Rinks, what are some of your red flags, bro? Jesus Christ. Yeah, so besides you just being, like that, yeah.
Honestly, my red flags is that I don't give a fuck for real. Like I said, I have a short temper. I want your location. I need you to text me all the time,
The location, son.
and that's it. Yeah, but I don't ask for much. Straight up, just
Just
loyalty
answer
and
the phone.
respect.
Like, don't answer. Like, can't answer the phone.
Yeah, like I've only been in one relationship, so honestly, maybe it'll change eventually. But I think that's it. Like just communication for real. Like
Yeah. So
you
me,
know.
like, I have my shit on Do Not Disturb all the time. Like, bro, do I have my shit on D&D?
Yeah.
24/7. Because because like I'm always working, so I'm usually I do obviously have a job for one.
Mhm.
Work at the school. I said it before, and then two, like I do my podcast. So if just because I'm not filming, I'm usually editing something. So when I'm doing something, editing a podcast, it's hard for me to be distracted. Like I get distracted easily. So when people are liking shit, texting me, and doing shit
You
like
lose
that, it like
focus.
just loses focus. So the faster I could just lock in, and you'll be surprised when you leave your phone do not disturb. You'll be surprised like how many things you finish through without looking at your phone.
Mhm.
Because so many times you're ready to do something, then check your phone. But
Yeah.
when you're shit on D&D and you're not like people can't just hit you up right away, like you'll finish things that you actually want to do. So that's why I have my thing on Do Not Disturb all the time for anyone that's knowing. But people hate me for it. They genuinely hate me for it because they be calling me. They gotta call me twice. It was the voicemail. I'm sorry. My brothers. Yeah, I was gonna. I'm adding you today, bro, to get in through the D&D. I'm sorry. I should have been added you, bro, but we've been linking up a lot recently because the studio, or whatever. So sometimes he's trying to call me, and then it's just he got to call me like 2 times. You know what I'm saying? So
and
it
even
goes
then with that new setting, sometimes you can't even.
yeah,
It won't
so
even
yeah,
ring.
so you can do settings where you can allow some people in there or whatever. So I have some people like that on my team and stuff like that, and that go through my D&D. But besides that, it's pretty much on there. So yeah, back to the red flag thing or whatever. So pretty much, you just you're very clingy, you would say.
I wouldn't consider myself clingy. I just consider myself like if we're not communicating, fuck is we doing together, you know. But like I said, it could change though. I've only been in one relationship. Me personally, I don't know.
And right now, you single right now?
Mhm.
And how you feel about that?
I love it.
You
I
love
do
being
whatever
single?
the fuck I want.
Straight
whenever
up.
the fuck I want. Travel everywhere. Not that even if
I feel like social media likes to push relationships on people too as well.
I know that shit's fucking whack as fuck. Like you should not feel pressure.
Settle for the right person for sure.
Mhm.
Okay, so
No.
let's see. So now we're keeping on the dating and stuff like that. So what does a guy have to be able to do to be able to date Miss Rings?
Miss Rings. Honestly, I don't really know. Like I guess it's just like my type. Like you gotta be.
Are you very
nice.
talking about types and stuff like that? Do you have a specific like?
I do. I only like black men. I tall preferably. Loyalty. Yeah, and that's it. I will not be with a Mexican unless you black and Mexican, and that's like the best.
Ooh, so you don't date Mexican guys?
No,
Or not preferably?
I don't date them at all.
See me, I love Latinas for sure. Shout out to the Latino community and of course the Latinas, beautiful Latinas out there. So that's me. So, but hey, get this though, and not necessarily like I don't mess with my race or anything like that. But I would say I prefer Latinas. So it's just funny how you basically doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So because you're Mexican of course, and it's funny how you don't.
But see,
Yeah, it's kind of complete opposite.
yeah, but see, before,
I didn't think that. Yeah, no.
Well, see, before like sexy red became a trend, like liking dreadheads and everything, I've been loving me chocolates. I got pictures with them since like I was in 6th grade.
Straight up.
Yep, my favorite has always been a chocolate. So I'm not on this whole new wave. Like some of my homegirls, I put them on chocolates, but.
Let's just say I can confirm that.
Yes, sir. That's
For sure, it's definitely
You ever been with anybody that ain't black?
yeah.
Mm-mm.
And you wouldn't consider it?
Huh?
So you wouldn't never give a white guy a chance?
I would never. I like country
'Cause
music
he's
and
white,
everything,
simply.
but
'Cause
yeah,
he's
but
white.
because he's white, me personally, I like foreign. Like I like the color, everything, the height.
But if he treated you right, everything like that,
I'll be unhappy because unfortunately,
of his skin color.
yeah, and well, no, not just because of his skin color.
No, I feel it though.
Just unfortunately, I'm not into you. You know, I can't fake the fun.
The attraction is. That's
I'm not
nothing. So
attracted to you.
yeah, because that's actually a good question. So, what people do for you and your attractiveness are two different things. I really think personally. So me, like I don't know, because if someone's really treating me right and stuff like that, and really all the way around, I don't really think I think skin color won't really get in the way of it. I feel like you gotta meet the right person. So I know right now you're saying you would never, but
No.
I think maybe if someone was,
No.
no.
No, honestly, straight up. Like, don't even try putting my head. No, I just won't.
I
like,
love rings, nigga.
Straight up.
She said, "Don't even." Yeah, no. But okay, I guess you mean
yeah.
honestly. I mean, so
I'm
really,
not gonna lie to you. Like, I'll only like I have people.
Yeah.
I know people who be like, oh, I only like black guys, but then they'll still fuck around with Mexicans. They'll still be with a Mexican, or Asian, or whatever, white. Hell no. If it ain't boring, it's boring. And that's
she
what
ain't
I'm
fucking
saying.
wrong.
Straight up. And I know they
She
love
ain't
them
wrong.
some Mexicans too, so it's like.
Damn. I don't know. You the homies, y'all gotta. I don't know what's going on, man. Y'all losing the Latinas, man. We out here taking y'all Latinas, dog. I don't know what's going on, bro. They love us, man. They love us for real. So I don't know. Well, and why would you say that is though? Why would you never go for a Mexican guy either? Like, what is it about?
I'm not attracted to them. They're not my type.
What
I
is
feel
it?
like I'm
What's there?
Mexican.
Is there like an ick there or something like that? Something about Mexican guys they do? Or
It's just I just don't like them. Like, I just can't be with them. I love height. I love everything. Me personally, I love me some athletes too. Like some
man.
D1s. If you D1, hit me up. Yeah.
Okay, for sure. All right. Yes, I mean I don't discriminate. Like I said, I've dated a lot of different type of for sure. But for me, like I don't discriminate. I mean, like I said, I've dated. I have preferences and stuff like that, but I for sure don't be going for like African American women for sure. Like that's definitely I've dated some before in the past. Talked to some here and there, and I'm saying like so I've been open to it, whatever. But preferably you'll probably never really see me with that. But besides that, I mean, mostly like I said, you'll catch me with the Latinas for real, or the mixed girls, like you know what I'm saying, like half black. We just we just did an interview with Athena, so I was just telling my brother this too. Like I feel like not to kind of like hype up black people more, but I feel like black people like enhance races. So like if you find someone that's like mixed with black, they're probably just like I don't know, they end up like looking better, like type shit. So you know how you say you only fuck with black guys, right? What about light skins?
I don't like light skins.
So so hold on, but they're black though.
They're black, but they have a light complexion. If I wanted to be with someone who had a light complexion, super light, then I would just
really
be with a
like.
Mexican.
So it's really the tone of their skin that you're really not.
Yeah, I
rocking
love
with.
me
Jesus
brown
Christ,
skins
bro.
and dark skins. Like I said, like my ex, he's black and Mexican. He was brown skin. I love that.
So you like the darker better.
The darker the chocolate, the sweeter the juice. Just kidding. I don't know. I don't know actually.
Okay, and we can't hate on you for that, Rinks. Love what you love. There's nothing wrong having your preferences, but the way you're really saying that you would never date anyone that's not black is like, really strong. But
Yeah.
okay.
Don't get me wrong. I love my Mexicans to death. I got y'all back forever and always.
For sure. All right. Let's see. Nothing is last thing we're probably gonna talk about is OnlyFans. Of course, talk about it.
Yeah, I was doing OnlyFans for a minute. Almost for like 2 years, 3 years, I think 2 years.
So what type of? We just had Athena on here. She was doing OnlyFans. We talked about it. So there's obviously different ways you can run it. How are you doing it though? Be honest.
How was I doing it?
Yeah,
like,
some people
was
just
I
kind of put
posting?
pictures on there. Some people make freaky ass content. Some people just kind of
No.
like put I don't know Instagram stuff on there.
I was posting pictures and videos, mostly with my ex, because that's all I had. That's the only videos I had.
Mm-hmm.
And then like it fucks with your taxes. It's just like it's like
Was the
a
money
whole
worth it, though?
situation. The money was worth it for sure. I remember like I probably had like a stack like this, like $100s within like my first like 2 months.
How much was your subscription on that?
It was $50. And the reason is
So how much would you pull up in a
It
month?
was
Though?
50 a month.
And the reason it was 50 was because I said, all right, if someone tries to get up on here and expose my shit, I don't give a fuck because you spent $50 on it regardless. So at the end of the day, I still took your money.
Mm-hmm. I mean, at that
Not
point,
that I didn't ever tried.
but if you're gonna do OnlyFans, like, bro, that's kind of even be in your head no more. Like when you sign up for OnlyFans, like,
I mean, you know
you're
what it
basically saying
is.
like, I don't care at this point.
Yeah,
like,
but
at that point,
yeah,
at
but
that
at-
point,
But at the end of the day,
no matter
like,
what you put on the price on it,
No,
but I feel
yeah.
like yeah.
I mean, you have to remember too. It sounds bad, but I've been selling pictures and videos. I never sold myself, like physically, but I always sold pictures and videos since I was 16 years old. I've been in this game since I was 16 years old. So I was like 16, making like 200 in like fucking like 30 minutes just selling pictures and videos.
Yeah, OnlyFans really is it. It's not like OnlyFans was new, man. Shorties was definitely
That
Snapchat Premium.
That
That
shit was
Snapchat
hated.
Premium been around for a minute.
Yeah.
Snapchat Premium been around for a minute, buddy. So okay, all right, but I mean, yeah, but okay. Besides the OnlyFans thing, I mean, so the money was worth it. You would say?
Yeah,
And you don't do it no
worth
more.
it. No, I don't do it no more. I'm thinking about
Are you
starting.
thinking about
something.
picking that back up?
Yeah, but maybe just what I was doing before, like just selling the pictures and videos. Like, cause I don't want to fuck with taxes.
Would you ever do porn?
I would. To be honest, I would.
You would do porn.
Yeah, like post on Pornhub. Someone actually asked me like, "Oh, would you do Pornhub?" I feel like I would. I was thinking about uploading some like today, but I didn't. I should though. I'm just.
Oh my gosh, you big freak out here, Rinks.
Yes, sir. The biggest.
I feel like when I was younger, I would say I would have done it, but I don't know if I would do it now though.
You just gotta find like one person.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think I would ever really be a porn star and then like that. Like, so, but
yeah, I feel like I would.
you for sure.
I feel like I would, but like the POV videos, not the fucking whole lighting and cameras. Hell no. I'm talking about me and my man just getting down and dirty.
Oh man. All right. Well, that pretty much settles it. I mean, the only thing I would have to say is, back to OnlyFans is like, would you? I mean, the dating thing too, dating and OnlyFans. Like, what advice? Let's end this on okay. So let's end this on a good note. So, what advice would you give to someone? Dating advice, and what advice would you give about the OnlyFans? To someone, like, would you refer it like to a young woman that's turning 18? Cause I'm not gonna lie, I'll be honest. I talked to a lot of women out here that do OnlyFans. I preferably would never recommend a woman to do OnlyFans. Like, to be honest with you, like, if younger women like that just turned 18, I would never tell. Like, people do it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I've talked about it multiple times with a lot of different people. There's things to it. Like, as soon as we talked about it, like, as soon as you do that, you're exposing yourself. You're doing certain things. But like I said, at that point, once you're going down that road, I thought someone opened the door. Once you're going down that road, like, it's kind of like, that's just kind of like what you're signing up for. But that's my personal thing on it or whatever. But I know you just, gave your opinion on it and you doing it and stuff like that. So would you recommend it? Because you talked about the money and stuff like that. You were younger too at the time. I don't know.
19.
So, yeah.
Yeah, me personally, it really like I think it made me like become single low key. So if you gonna do it, just be honest. Don't do it behind nobody's back like I did it. But honestly, do it.
This nigga said, "What's this?"
Do it with caution, because if not, you're gonna end up single as hell in your own apartment paying rent. It was cool though. But dating advice, just be loyal, be honest, and go slow.
Love yourself, by the way, too. Yeah,
love yourself
take your time
before loving somebody.
Hell yeah. Okay, then I want to say one more time. I really appreciate you coming on and supporting my podcast, Rings. I know we know each other for a long time, but just you coming on here and supporting me for sure. I want to say, I don't know, what were your thoughts? What was your experience on the episode?
Yeah, it was good, to be honest.
It was cool?
It was cool. We definitely need to do a part 2. And just letting y'all know, this is actually the second. I know.
Yeah, this is the second reach. Yeah, we did like a first time. We did first take.
I didn't like how I looked.
She was not fucking with it. She said this angle wasn't cool. I didn't like how I looked. So, but sometimes it happens, but we do things twice. And I feel like this episode came out pretty good.
Yeah,
definitely.
It happens for a reason.
For sure, yeah. Things
back to it.
And usually, if it's not that, sometimes I even have technical issues. Then I have to reshoot too. So don't get me wrong. It's like that. But I think it worked out too, for sure, definitely. But besides that, I want to say, make sure you guys are following Rings, of course, on Instagram. I'm having her app popped up. Make sure you guys are following me, of course, Rel, your host, at Jarrell. Pop all those up on the screen. Make sure you guys are following the podcast, The Real Milk Rel. Like I said, guys, get yourself some merch. Of course, I'm wearing a beanie right now, but we got hoodies, shirts, crop tops, the whole 9 yards. Make sure you guys get it. Literally nothing over $45, so it's affordable rates. You guys can support me there. We do shipping. I just shipped some stuff out of state to Arizona. We ship some stuff to like Northern California. We only charge like $10. Let's see. Make sure you guys follow us on all social media platforms. Let me know who you guys want to see next. Like I said, we're bringing out all the female guests. I got another female guest for you guys that's gonna be up next. Make sure you guys go watch Subaru Part 2. Shout out Subi. She part of the fam for sure. We did a podcast with her a couple months ago. I did a Part 2 coming on the way, so make sure you guys go stream that. Make sure you guys go see the one I just did with Desto Dub, a really fire podcast. I just did that last month. We got some other big guests I've been working on. You guys never know who I'm gonna bring out, but all female guests this month. Go stream the one I just did with Athena. Of course, like Rinks just said, I might bring her in for another podcast. We'll see how this one does. If y'all fucking with it, I'll bring Rinks in here, bro. Rinks, that's my friend Rinks. I can just, we'll just set it up. I'll bring her up in here again. So y'all let me know how y'all fucking with it. Let me know. Let her know for people that are watching. But besides that, Make sure you guys subscribe, of course. We just hit 1,000 subs. Let's get it to 2,000. And until then, I'm going to see you on the next episode for real. All right. Bro, what you think? That's cool? All right,